Greetings, church family. It's Daryl coming to you from inside my bus at work. I'm out at UBC right now, and I just thought I would just share something with you. First of all, I know Dell and I miss the church family so much. I know we've connected with some of you over Zoom, but we sure miss the rest of you, and we just pray that you're keeping well and that God's presence is just so very close to you right during this time where COVID-19 is going around our world and just affecting everyone. So we just pray for you that God's presence and protection and safety is upon you. And so I wanted to share with you a thought that I've had rolling around in my heart. I heard this quote a few weeks ago by Bob Mumford, and it was, "Take time to unstring your bow," is the quote. And when he was speaking it, he was speaking mostly to church leaders, but it applies to every single one of us in life. And, the picture is in relation, and when unstringing your bow, like the old-fashioned style bows were made of wood, and they had been treated to have a lot of spring. And when the user of the bow was not using it, they would unstring it so that it would keep its flexibility. And then when he needed it, he would string it back up again and then go to battle or go to war. And this picture is so much to do with how, we have lived in a world where it's all about doing. I just feel, even when I'm on the bus, that people's lives are just moving so quickly, and so we've just filled it with so much activity and so much stuff that even the struggle with us as believers has become just to find time with God. And this is so contrary to what Jesus told us. I think about how he spoke to us in Luke chapter 11, verse 29 and 30, that to take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And that when we take his yoke upon us, when we are walking in life, when we are approaching the circumstances of life, we're doing it with the mind of Christ, with his very presence. And that when we do that, when we just give it to him and yoke ourselves with him, connect ourselves with him, get in his presence, get into that time where we're just with him, these things just fall off. And I think that we've heard this slogan, and the thing that they're just impressing on all of us now is to self-isolate. And it's caused our world to slow right down. It's a little bit eerie right now at times, driving through our city and seeing just street upon street where you could literally bowl down it and there's just nobody. And so, but I think that it's so important during this time that we are just unstringing our bow, decluttering our thoughts, our minds, and just laying at his feet and getting alone with him. There'll be all sorts of chances to do stuff for him, but the priority needs to be being with him. So I hope that ministers to you. Just go and tuck into that story and Jesus is giving us in Matthew chapter 11, verses 29-30, and just see what he says to you. I sure love you all and miss you all, and I pray that the presence of God would just minister to you deeply during this time, and we'll all be together real soon. Bless you. Have a great day.